All right, good Thursday, or good Thursday, good Monday afternoon, everyone. Just a brief update. Going to look at the latest watches and warnings. Actually, it's just mostly advisories and warnings now. So basically, back here from Wichita to Springfield, over towards Nashville, to Cape Girardeau, Evansville, Paducah, up here towards Marion, Illinois, Jackson, even down here towards Memphis. Little Rock is included now in a winter storm warning. This is for ice, sleet, and snow, especially down here from Little Rock to Memphis. And man, this is going to pack a punch. So winter weather advisories is south of there from Oklahoma City down towards Pine Bluff, just south of Memphis in the northern parts of Mississippi, south of I-40 in Tennessee. And then as we go out east here, we have winter storm watches that are getting posted now for parts of North Carolina into parts of Virginia here as well. For this same system will be blasting that way as we go into Wednesday with ice, sleet, and snow out that way. All right, so I'm gonna show you the latest HRRR real quick, give you some timing, and then I'm gonna go over the latest snowfall accumulations map with you real quick. Not going to be as in depth as I was earlier this morning. So if you want to go look at the video from this morning, you can just search our page as well. Also, if you're just now joining us, I forgot all about this, but click that like button. It really helps Facebook tell your page to basically show our content up into your page, into your feed more often. So please, every time you see a post from us or a video, please like the post, like the video as well. Comment where you're from, comment what's going on. That really helps out as well. All right, let's take a look at the latest HRRR real quick. All right, here's the latest HRRR. This is at 3 a.m. in the morning. This is 3 a.m. Going basically snow back here into parts of Kansas, into Missouri. And then as we go forward, it really ramps up into Oklahoma with some freezing rain, sleet out that way. And then the snow really gets going as we go in through most of the morning hours here. This is 8 a.m. This is 8 a.m. On Tuesday. So here's 10 o'clock, very heavy snows based from Tulsa over to Fayetteville, Springfield over towards Joplin as well. This may be getting into far northern Arkansas a little bit quicker than expected earlier. So as we head towards 11 and 12 o'clock hour, I'm telling you, just about where the sleet transitions to straight snow, basically maybe 30 to 50 miles north of that transition line, where basically it's snow all the way through the column. That's where that heavier banding is going to be. So like I've been saying this all along, basically I-44 south to right around the Highway 62 412 corridor in northern Arkansas, that's going to be a sweet spot for very, very heavy snows. And this will continue. Little Rock's getting in onto the freezing rain. Let me see what time this is. It's 3 p.m. tomorrow. Very heavy freezing rain into parts of Little Rock through Fort Smith. Very heavy snows still from Tulsa, Fayetteville, up towards Branson, Springfield, Missouri, getting into southern Illinois now, getting over towards the boot heel of Missouri as well. This is going to get into the Memphis area as well. Freezing rain, transitioning to snow, sleet, then snow throughout, basically from Little Rock to Memphis as we go in through tomorrow evening. This is 6 p.m. Here's 8 o'clock. You see transitioning to sleet over here in Memphis. Very heavy snows continue across southern Missouri into northern Arkansas, northeastern Oklahoma. Here's 10 o'clock. Snow now falling in Memphis. This is tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. Little Rock transitioning to sleet. You can see the freezing rain is coming south in a hurry, and this is going to get into northern parts of Louisiana as well. And as we get through the morning hours of Wednesday, basically gets out of here, there's going to be some snow in northern parts of Alabama, into northern Mississippi, and most of Tennessee. that is. All right, so let's take a look at the latest. This is, I'm going to tell you, models have been sucking on basically the Arctic air. Okay, so this has been slowly trending a little bit further south, and I'm going to show you that. All right, I'm basically zooming in here at the trouble spots here because as we get, I'm going to show you QPF here, and this is basically what it's outputting across southern Missouri into northern Arkansas. So this is very concerning because there's a big uptick in liquid equivalent, basically. So if you just took, if this was a 30-degree snowstorm, we'd be getting widespread 7 to 10 inches across northern Arkansas, northeastern Oklahoma, into southern Missouri. Unfortunately, this is going to be very cold. It's going to be 20 to 24 degrees when this stuff starts happening, and then the temperatures are going to be falling as the snow is falling. So we're going to be ending up in the low teens in most of northeastern Oklahoma through northern Arkansas and southern Missouri. All right, so the snow ratios are going to start out 15 to 20 to 1, which means it's going to be a light, fluffy snow, and it's going to add up very quickly. So if you take, for example, Harrison, 0.86 liquid equivalent at 10 to 1, it would be 8.6 inches of snow. If you double that, that means it'll be a 20 to 1 ratio. That's basically 16 inches of snow. Okay, so this could be an historic snowstorm for southern Missouri into northern Arkansas and northeastern Oklahoma. So, like I said, I think I've been underdoing snowfall amounts, but we're just going to have to wait and see here on that. So here's, let me show you I'll just show you this. Okay, here's the snowfall output for this area. So widespread, 10 to 15 inches possible. Northern Arkansas, basically northern 2 roads of Arkansas, northwest Arkansas, north central Arkansas, southern Missouri. Like I said, along and south of I-44 and along 62, 412 in northern Arkansas through northeastern Oklahoma. That's the bullseye where someone can get 12 to 15 inches of snow. Okay, so with all that being said, here is my accumulation map. I showed this a little bit earlier. Like I said, here is the snowfall accumulation map. Nothing's really changed. In the pink here, basically from this south, basically along and south of I-40, it's going to be ice and sleet. Okay, it's probably transitioning to snow along the I-40 corridor, but as you go further south, it's probably going to stay more ice and sleet. So got a bullseye here of basically southwestern half of Arkansas, where you could get maybe 1/10 to 3/10 of an inch of ice. I think there's going to be more sleet than ice through central Arkansas over towards Fort Smith. And then as you go south, there'll probably be more ice than sleet. Okay. As you go into northern parts of Louisiana, you are going to be straight rain, then transitioning to freezing rain throughout the event. I think a glaze to 1/10 of an inch is possible. And then you may get some sleet, maybe a few snowflakes mixed in at the end. And same here over into parts of Mississippi, into Alabama. All right. So I think you may get more, especially just south of Memphis, northern Mississippi, northern Alabama, more sleet, probably freezing rain, transitioning to sleet, then snow on top of that. In the light blue here, teal color, 2 to 4 inches, basically north of Oklahoma City, right along I-40, basically north of I-40 here, through Memphis, through Nashville, and then the darker blues here, basically from Louisville over towards Paducah, down here towards Batesville, Jonesboro, over towards basically Tulsa and south, 4 to 8 inches up here towards Kansas City, St. Louis, probably more of a 4 to 6 up that way as well. So the yellow, like I said, the bullseye, basically from parts of Kansas, northeastern Oklahoma, far northern Arkansas, and southern Missouri, over to a small sliver of southern Illinois. I think anywhere from 8 to a general 12 inches with locally 12 to 15 plus. That's why I kept it 8 to 15 plus here, but overall 8 to 8 inches to a foot, with locally a foot to 15. Okay, so don't focus on the 15 so much. I would say a general 8 to 12 across the yellow, with localized over a foot to 15 inches possible, maybe even higher amounts than that. Okay, get over here towards the Carolinas, freezing rain towards the coast, then some snow inland, possibly a dusting up to 2, 3, 4 inches as you get up towards North Carolina, and then possibly 4 to 8 up into Virginia as well, where some of those winter storm watches are up. All right, that was just a brief afternoon live. We'll probably be live later tonight as well, going over all the latest for you to kind of keep you ahead of the storm here. But this is not only thing that we're worried about is brutal wind chills and cold coming in behind this. We're going to have, especially over this deeper snowpack, we're going to have lows way below zero and wind chills possibly 10 to 25 below zero across this area, especially as we go into Thursday morning. Please stay safe out there. Now's the time to prepare. You have until probably tomorrow morning, then batten down the hatches because this storm means business, and then the severe Arctic cold, basically severe Arctic hammer, is coming with it.